Well, hello everybody out there. This is Matthew Fox. My pen name is Wayland Matthew Fox. Wayland is my first name, but everybody's always known me by my middle name. So I've been getting some suggestions and along with some intuitions that I should put my written creative works, poetry, out on social media by reading my poems. I have always believed that reading a poem is much different than hearing it spoken. I read one time, a long time ago, I think it was Rumi, or it might have been Rilke. Maybe Rilke, yeah, that said that words actually are angels, and that poets loose the angels from their mouth and they go out. They could be destructive angels, they could be constructive angels, or somewhere in between. They go out from the mouth of the poet and they lose their self in the labyrinth of the ear of the listener, and then being lost they find their way to the heart, and it's there where they have their meaning for the listener, if the listener is awake and listening. So we're going to try this. I've never published written works by reading them online, but I'm doing it now. I recently wrote 3 poems for a contest, actually. I posted them on Facebook. Got some pretty good, response. And so I'm just going to try doing this as a secondary thing. Just testing this out, guys. Running the edge here. So the first one is called Stars and Bending. Well, let me back up. The whole set of 3 poems is based on having become an elder in the community of the world. I'm 67 now. Consider myself to be an elder with a trace, at least, of wisdom. A lot of foolishness yet, but at least a trace of wisdom, and I hope that you will find value in my words. The first one is called Stars and Bending. I am an elder now, and my bending to earth is not easy. While my heart recalls the stars from whence I came, the bone of me is slowing, showing hidden edges, and the life force longs for a dreamless sleep. But today I will seek the sweet and tender things of this world, to soften these days of decline that appear on the horizon. I will put my fingers in the dirt, see what the mother yields, until she has yielded her last, or till I bend no more. I will laugh at my pain, a wage priceless, earned in long nights contending with questions unanswered. I do know the truth of what and who I am, and I will teach those who want also to know. I am an elder, and for now my bending continues. I will one day return to yonder star. The second one was inspired by probably my closest friend, or at least one of my closest friends, inspired by Crosby. Known him for 30 years, and we have an unspoken bond and promise, actually. Perhaps you'll hear it in these words. These elders. And what will you do with these elders who wait, these grandfathers, these grandmothers, these ancient ones with spirits fully awakened, in bodies with hearts cracking open, these old ones? We came at a time appointed, falling into the wet day, in the green morning, some to help, some to provide barrier, some to witness. And we have played all parts of the great drama, and now, with eyes blinded by our own seeming failings, we seek the stars from which we came. We have loved deeply, tasted sweet scents in every place, seen past horizons, fought with Tiamat, built gardens, waged war against our own, missed the mark and repented. And now we want to rest. We want peace. We want for you all to be safe. This world is given now to your care, you children of the morning. Seek not our wisdom, but your own unfolding, your own light behind your own lids, or in the farthest stars, it matters not. The play is in the next act, the directors still unseen. Perhaps you will meet them, but you must play your part. You can and will do greater and greater acts. Be kind and fearless, and express how you will. Our evening is here, and we have our vision turned inward in bittersweet memory, in waking dream, in hopeful smiling, waiting for the deeper sleep, the voyage to that shore, not far, where paradise still beckons us homeward. I really liked that when I wrote it. Here's the last one. I was in a men's group back in the 90s, and one of the men told a story about his grandfather. I never forgot the story, and sometime after that I wrote this poem. I think actually I wrote it in 2017, after almost 30 years of it gaining sweetness in my heart. And it speaks to me for sure. I hope maybe it speaks to some of you. It's called The Daily Walks. The old man wouldn't leave that homestead, much to the dismay of relations all cityfied. Wanted to stay with those old oaks, twisted as they were, tangled and taut by the storms of life, just like him. She was gone now, laid to rest in the family plot, and no one else around to be aware of his walks. Those daily walks when he and the land became one thing, walking around that old place, all awake and absent at the same time. A place in the city, they had said, with those others not like him. A place all whitewashed, without owl, mouse, or hawk. The grandson knew the old man's plight, so he stepped up. Said he would check on the old man, so leave him be. The time flew by. The grandson came, the old man walked. The city roared, the hawk screamed, the old man grew tired. Need a place to sit a while, he would say, just a short rest would do. So a chair or two here and there would help, thought the grandson. Could spell the old man sure enough on those walks, those daily walks. And then one day, just about sundown, the grandson came, and there, in the farthest chair, the favorite chair, the old man slept. Well, that's them. I hope that you enjoy them. Comment if you want on my page where I'll post these out through YouTube, I guess. Still working on figuring this all out, so bear with me. I love all of you. I love my life. I love the planet. I love where we've been. I love where we're going. Thank you for this opportunity.